Merry Christmas, Genesis Project family.
And a Happy New Year
From
Botswana, Africa.
and the town of Jenin to be exact.
Yes.
So today was an amazing day.
Truly, truly. We've got to see something that has been in the process or in the making for 3 years now. And God brought it all to fruition today. Wow, we got to see and meet the children of Sisi and of the LiQWYD Charity Center, which we are happy to announce that we will start to build. We had a good meeting today on Christmas Day. We were able to take, and in some of these videos you're going to see, we were able to take and help and eat with these children and just share the love of Christ with them. Finally got to be hands-on.
Yeah, and you know, this would not be possible without our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, we celebrating Christmas and we talk about the commercialism of Christmas, and sometimes we get tied up about it. And nothing is wrong with liking gifts and exchanging gifts, because
Absolutely.
you know, nothing is wrong with that. So we cannot feel guilty about enjoying gifts, right, or spending time with family. But a few years ago, Cliff and I had discussed about enjoying Christmas with persons who aren't able to do something like opulent or fancy or anything like that. Just being around people who cannot give us anything in return. And this was truly an example of that.
Yes, so we got to live that out today.
Yeah.
We got to have conversations with some amazing people in amazing nonprofit organizations that just showed up to be with these kids on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Some great, like I said, great conversations we had, and some friendship and what I pray lifelong partnerships being built right here in Botswana, Africa.
Yeah, and you know, that was one of the things that I've been praying for. We have been praying for is for godly partnership. You know, and that is what one of the things that we discussed. We don't want any, it's not that we don't appreciate donations from big organizations. Of course, we would love to have it. We don't want a big organization to come and railroad it and say how, okay, I want to have a 3-story building with the X, Y, and Z.
And my name on it.
And my name on it, and it's all about me. And then lo and behold, it's not about the kids. It's not about, and it doesn't suit their lifestyle, or it is not, it's not conducive for their everyday living. That don't make sense. That is not what we want. So
this isn't about the Genesis Project. You're not going to see this logo anywhere on this property.
Yeah.
Because we've been called to go and do LiQWYD.
Yeah.
And so that is exactly why we're here. We're here doing. God has called us to be here and to help and to start. He put it on our heart 3 years ago, and we're finally here putting hands to the project.
Yeah. And you know, yes, we thank God for it, for sending us here, for putting all these people in our path, opening doors, closing some doors, you know, all these different things. But we are thankful for you, for your love, for your prayer, for your support. Because today we were able to buy, it is called barrels.
Yes.
So it is 21-piece barrels. So we were able to buy 5 of those barrels, which is of fried chicken from a place called Chicken LiQWYD. So
Chicken LiQWYD, what a name, huh? I love it, I love it.
So Chicken LiQWYD is actually like a KFC, so it's a fast food joint that sell like spicy or even original chicken. So
what a treat.
Right, and the thing is, these kids don't normally have Chicken LiQWYD or KFC or fast food every day because
or much at all. For
yeah,
that, really.
yeah. So because they are fed by people in the villages or even by
Mama Marute.
Mama Marute and her husband. So Mama Marute means pastor. So it is pastor wife. Mama, so it's so she's a pastor wife. So Marute
means
is pastor. Right, so when we say Mama Marute is the pastor's wife, and when we say Marute is just the pastor,
yes.
Right? So those kids are not accustomed with eating KFC every day, so or Chicken LiQWYD every day. So we were able.
Or at all.
Yeah, so we were able to sponsor that for them today, and that was really good. They were very thankful, and they enjoyed it, and we were able to sit with them, some of them do understand some English, but their native language is Setswana. So some persons would kind of understand parts, but we do have an awesome two guys drivers who have been working with us because we have been linked through
the Nyang Association.
Yeah, through Kagiso. I'm trying to get her name pronunciation correctly. Right. With these two guys, Shabani and Flex. I'm going to call him by his nickname, Flex, okay? Because I'm struggling with his name.
Say hello.
Yes. And they have been, carrying us around and all that. So we have these awesome partnership, and tomorrow, God's willing, they are going to cook some local Botswana dishes for us, and we are truly excited. We will take a video of that because we said that we just don't want to come and eat. We want to be part of it. I want to learn how to cook some local dishes. But also we have a lot of things going on this week because of our meetings yesterday and today.
Yep. Conversations we had.
So Cliff know a little bit more of that. So Cliff, you shared that.
So I'm really excited that it appears that this week we will be getting the plans that have already been drawn and approved by the government. We will be resubmitting those plans because it has been more than 2 years since those plans had been submitted for approval.
Right.
So the process should go fairly quick since we are here, and we're going to get those plans resubmitted and restamped, and then God willing, we are going to break ground this week.
Yeah, while we're here.
So I got a little bit to that because you know how I interject things. So I talked to a couple of our guys and to Mama Morote and asked if they had any excavators in the village or heavy equipment that could be used to break ground and clear the bush, and just so happens there's a couple of different companies that can probably help us out. So we will be having a meeting with some of the owners of those companies this week, and God willing, I will be allowed to operate and break ground on the SPF and clear that property. We'll see how that goes. Liability reasons, I might not be able to operate, but I'm just praying that I'm able to get in the seat and wiggle some sticks around and clear this property, because I think that nothing would make me feel better than to be able to go in and do.
Yes. And so Cliff talked about that it had already been stamped by the government, the plans, but he talked about it being restamped. The reason is because the plans have been drawn up over 2 years ago. How it is here is that if the project haven't started, if they have not break ground, if a foundation haven't been put up, it expires within 2 years, correct?
Correct.
So that is why it has to be restamped before anything could happen again. Which is quite fine by us. So we will be going with Mama Marute and Marute together with some of our friends to the planning office and making some of those contacts. And
the man that actually drew the plans up, he's going to be there.
He will be there.
And then we've just got some, our two drivers, our soldiers, they're there to help us in every single way.
Yeah, and also to help translate.
Yeah.
So because when they start to talk, we are just lost in translation.
And vice versa sometimes.
Yeah. So because
somebody talks really fast.
And also we have our own slang, right?
Sure.
And so sometimes he'd ask me, because I was like, are you taking us then? He's like, why are you saying that? Why don't you say bring this here? So,
Or are we going to walk with the water?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why are you walking anywhere? You're not going to walk. So.
Right. So
we're learning.
Yes. So especially me, but nevertheless, everything has been fine. It is awesome. I'm back to the children for a little bit.
Yes.
It was so heartwarming,
Amazing,
to just be able to talk to the young ladies, because some of them, they were sitting under a tree because it's really hot.
It is.
And it's dry.
90 degrees.
Right, so they have been sitting under a tree, and Mama Marute came and brought on a platter the chicken from Chicken Licken for them and giving them a piece each. and we introduced ourselves, and I was like, do you all know that you're beautiful? They're like, yes. I was like, yes, yes, because the thing that is important is to know your self-worth, and it is really bad to feel unloved and then don't know your self-worth. And why I'm saying unloved, because I don't know if you remember that we said that how these kids have families, but their families are kind of neglectful, so they have a tendency to feel unloved. But when I asked them, I said, do you know that you are beautiful? Do you know you are loved? And they're like, yes, we know that. And I was like, yes, that is a first step in the right direction. And we're hoping to go there many more times this week. Saturday we'll have a long meeting, just hanging out with the kids. But one of the guys, the drivers, Shabani, called me aside and told me something. He's like, those girls, they're looking up to you now. And I was like, what? And he was like, because they have never met somebody who have traveled so far out of Botswana, and don't know how to speak the language, and doing all these things for them. So they are looking up at you and expecting so much from you, and it kind of had me, I don't want to say anxious, but I had to really think about it and say and point to God, in the sense that in my heart, know that may I represent Christ well, and may I be that reflection of Christ for them, that they would know that they are always loved, and not loved like the world loves, but loved like Christ loved, because we sometimes tie that up.
In one of my conversations that I had with a gentleman that helped begin this whole process, helped get the plot of land, he's another nonprofit organization here in Botswana. He said that that it's been kind of a disheartening process, because they'll get like an insurance company, or they'll get somebody that wants to help build this, and then as soon as they get somebody in there that they want to change everything, they want to put their name on it, they want to, all these things,
and they start fight.
Yeah, and that's not at all what this is about. Like I said it earlier, it's not going to have our name on it. It's not about the Genesis Project. It's not about Cliff or Arlene, it's all about God. And that's who we are here to represent. And that's how I know that this is going to be a successful. So long story short, the gentleman, Moga, that I spoke with, he is very excited to hear what our plans are, and compared to what he's experienced before, and it's definitely something that he can help get behind as well. So to know that we're all coming together for the real cause it makes very many people really happy around here, and they can't wait to see, to see the actions. They've heard the lip service. They've heard enough of it. Since 2009, they've been hearing what people want to do, but to be here and to actually do, I am so excited for what the next 2 weeks really has to show for us.
Yeah.
All glory to God.
All glory to God. We want to say thank you to the church that also have donated some money.
Halston Church out of Pennsylvania.
Yes. They have donated some money to come to go towards building in Botswana, and one of the gentlemen that Cliff met in Samaritan's First Day have been raising also.
Dave Dixon has been raising funds out of Wisconsin since March of 2022.
Right.
And Dave and one of the gentlemen that he is partnering with in Wisconsin plan to come with us and actually physically help build right here in Botswana.
Yeah, hopefully next year.
Yep.
So
in 23.
Besides them, we have a lot of other donors that have donated on GoFundMe. But if you want to be a part of it, it could be a small amount, it could be whatever amount, it could just be prayers.
Yes.
It could be encouragement. We need it. So please don't be like, well, they're getting enough encouragement. Send us a message, comment below, because we will read it to Mama Rute and the rest of the girls and the kids there to know that they are loved from thousands of miles away, from persons who they have never met and may never meet. All right, so if you would like to donate, send us a message, or we'll have the GoFundMe link in the description. So please feel free to even spread the word. So
I want to add just something else.
uh-huh.
If you see this video and you feel that you're being called to do something more and you want to join us, please let us know.
Come along.
Let's go. Let's go. Go and do. If you allow yourself to be available to whatever God puts on your heart, no matter how big or how small that might look like, there is always room with us. And we would love to partner with anyone.
Yeah.
It's all about Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you it right now. It's never going to be about us. It's all about Him.
Yes, and who knows, you might get even a cool shirt, because this is the green shirt that Lenny designed, and as you can see on the sleeve, Isaiah 6:8, that says, "Here I am, send me."
Yes.
So if you want to be sent by God, if you want to pray about it, if you want to send us a message, please just send us a message. Much love, and
thank you for all your wonderful support. We hope that you see God's hand
in this.
in this.
Much love, and Merry Christmas again.